Good evening and welcome to Fliptv News on the Hour. I'm Christian Chuku. First, the headlines. Governor Okowa of Delta State is the perfect vice president, that is from PDP bigwigs. Get ready to hand over, Okowa tells APC. Why he was sacked, Buhari's aides speak on sacked Imam. God told me Atiku is Nigeria's next president, that is from Dino Melaye. Don't vote people claiming youth bought their ticket or passenger. The current Nigerian Federation has failed Nigeria's ex-Super Eagle star, Ikekbeba. Why ex-players associate with politicians, that is from Agawa, that is for sports. Let's take a look at the news in detail. During a closed-door meeting on Tuesday, April 4th, some bigwigs and presidential aspirants of the People's Democratic Party chose Governor Okowa to vie for the position of vice president in the 2023 polls. The meeting was attended by Bukola Saraki, Governor Aminu Tambuwal, Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi, and the former managing director of FSB International Bank PLC, Alhaji Muhammad Hayatuddin. Governor Okowa of Delta State on Monday, April 4th, said the People's Democratic Party was working hard to rescue the country from the hardship being meted on Nigerians by the All Progressives Congress-led federal government. Okowa stated this at a rally at Ugeli Township Stadium, where a former member of PDP, Chief Jaro Egbo, and his group were received back to the party from APC. On why the Imam was sacked, Imam-Onoche, a presidential media aide, has spoken on Abuja Imam Sheikh Khalid, who was sacked after a recent controversial sermon via her verified Twitter page. Onoche on Monday, April 3rd, presented two versions of the reports on the embattled Islamic cleric's fate and what led to it. First, she released a false version of what transpired, in which it was claimed that Sheikh Khalid got suspended for criticizing President Muhammadu Buhari's administration on security. The Onoche gave what she understood as the true version. The Imam was sacked for an inciting sermon. She credited the true version to Senator Saidu Dansado, the chairman of the Mosque Steering Committee. On Dino Melaye, Senator Dino Melaye has claimed that God told him Atiku Abubakar will be Nigeria's next president. Melaye made the comment when Raymond Dukwesi, former chairman of DAR Communications, led a delegation to submit the forms of the former vice president at the People's Democratic Party headquarters in Abuja on Monday, April 4th. The cable quoted that the Kogi-born politician as saying, "We are here to present the form of the only unifier of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are here to present the form of the Ronaldo and Messi of PDP. By the grace of God, as I hand over the microphone to Chief Raymond Dukwesi to present these completed forms to the National Organizing Secretary, I want to state unequivocally that many of us, when we call on God, God doesn't give us missed calls. When we call him, he picks up our call." And he called me and he said, "Dino." I said, "Yes, my lord." He called the second time again. I said, "Yes, my lord." He called the third time and he said, "Atiku will be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria." On Obansanjo, in a related development, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has asked Nigerians not to vote for presidential aspirants, claiming that some political or youth groups bought their nomination forms for them. Obasanjo made the comment in Lagos during a colloquium to mark the 61st birthday of Pastor Itwa Igodalo. In the world of sports, on the NFF, former Super Eagles forward Victor Ikpeba has stated that the current NFF board has failed Nigerians as the country missed out on the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. The nation reports Nigeria were favorites to pick up one of the 5 tickets allotted to the African continent, but Ghana edged the Super Eagles to qualify for the tournament, courtesy of the away goals rule. Although a member of the NFF Technical Committee, Ikpeba admitted that the board has failed Nigeria despite the huge support the federation received from the government. The Prince of Monaco, however, disclosed that sacking the board will not solve the problem, saying they should be allowed to complete their tenure. Ikpeba said on Monday Night Football show on Super Sport, "I think the NFF has failed Nigeria, and being a member of the technical committee, I think we have not played our role enough. We cannot sack the board, but we just have to wait for the system to take its course. Pinnick can recontest if he wants to, as the delegates have the right to reject him." On Agawa, why ex-players associate with politicians, Sports Brief earlier reported that former Nigeria striker Julius Agawa says footballers will continue to associate with politicians as long as lack of funds is still an issue in footballing in the country. Agawa made this known following the recent criticism of former Super Eagles players by Nigerians for visiting presidential aspirant Bola Tinubu at his Lagos residence. Agawa revealed that football in the country is still heavily dependent on politicians for funding, which is the reason why players will keep associating with public office holders. We've come to the end of Fliptv News for the moment. I'm Christian Chuku. Hope you enjoyed the report. Bye for now.